The stage is set for a major political face-off in India, with the Joint Committee of Parliament approving 12 amendments to the Waqf Amendment Bill 2024 and rejecting 44 proposed by the opposition. This decision has stirred up significant debate, with both sides drawing clear lines. The meeting held on Monday resulted in the approval of 14 amendments, of which 12 were proposed by BJP and its allies in the NDA. The remaining two amendments were from the government side, but the bigger news is the rejection of 44 amendments suggested by the opposition. Jagdambika Pal, the committee chairperson, explained that every one of the opposition's amendments was discussed and voted on. Out of the 44 proposals, only 10 votes favored them, while 16 were against. Pal defended the outcome, stating, and I quote, "It could not have been more democratic than this," end quote. He added that this was a natural outcome given the majority in parliament. Among the approved amendments, a few stand out as crucial. For example, the authority responsible for Waqf property disputes will no longer be the collector but an official appointed by the state government, such as a commissioner or secretary. This marks a shift in how Waqf properties will be managed. Additionally, the composition of the Waqf board saw a change. Instead of 2 members, the government proposed expanding it to 3 members, including an Islamic scholar. The opposition, however, was against this change. The opposition members were vocal about their disagreements. They challenged several provisions, such as the increased involvement of non Muslim members in Waqf boards and the proposals to allow a non Muslim CEO. They also raised concerns about the timeline for registering Waqf properties, which the bill had extended from 6 months to a year. The Waqf board reforms are a key issue in India's political landscape. The bill's intent is to benefit the poor and pasmanda Muslims, but the opposition sees these changes as detrimental to the community's interests. With these amendments passed, the bill now moves forward in the legislative process. The next step will be to see how it is received in Parliament, especially with such a strong divide between the ruling party and the opposition. The Waqf bill continues to spark debates over its fairness and long term impact. Will these changes help the poor and marginalized communities, or are they a part of a broader political maneuver? Only time will tell.
आज जेपीसी की बैठक थी जो सरकार के वक्फ बिल था और उसमें जो अमेंडमेंट थे उसके जो 44 क्लॉजेज हैं उस क्लॉजेज में क्लॉज बाई क्लॉज पे आज हमने सभी सांसदों से संशोधन प्रस्ताव 25 तारीख तक मांगे थे और सभी सांसदों के संशोधन या तो फार या अगेंस्ट में आए थे, तो उस पे आज खंडवार चर्चा हुई और पूरी प्रक्रिया लोकतांत्रिक प्रणाली से हुई और जिस अमेंडमेंट्स को चाहे वो बीजेपी एनडीए के द्वारा लाए गए हों या विपक्षी दल के द्वारा लाए गए हों, हमने एक एक सदस्यों को मूव करने के लिए दिया, चाहे वो ओवैसी हों, चाहे कल्याण बनर्जी जी हों, चाहे ए राजा साहब हों, चाहे नासिर साहब हों, या नदीमुल हक हों, मुहिबुल्ला साहब हों, या अब्दुल्ला साहब हों, या गौरव गोगोई साहब हों, हमने सभी को मौका दिया। और इधर से भी चाहे निशिकांत दुबे जी हों या संजय जायसवाल या अपरिता सारंगी, बिलाल जी, श्री गंगोपाध्याय जी, राधा मोहन अग्रवाल जी, तो अरुणा जी भारती जी को, सबको हमने, मेधा कुलकर्णी को दिया, दिलीप सेकिया जी को, और एक एक जो अमेंडमेंट्स पे संशोधन आए थे उन संशोधन को हमने प्रस्तुत किया जेपीसी के सामने। उस पे हमने कहा सहमति है, फिर हमने उस पे वोट के मतदान की प्रक्रिया का अवसर दिया और एक एक संशोधन पे मतदान हुआ, जिसमें बीजेपी और एनडीए के द्वारा लाए गए जो 14 संशोधन थे क्लॉजेज में, 14 क्लॉजेज में, वो बहुमत से अडॉप्ट किए गए। जो विपक्ष के द्वारा लाए गए थे उन पे भी मैंने वोटिंग कराई, वो अल्पमत होने के कारण टर्न डाउन हो गए।